Hello everyone, I'm Professor Han. Today I would like to share with you some video tutorials on MS Project Lab 1. First of all, let's launch the MS Project software. The default view of MS Project software is the entry table. You can see the View tab, Tables. It's the entry table where we could input information for task name, duration, start time, finish time, predecessor information, and other information. The first task is always the project title. In our case, it is POM class project. And for time saving purpose, I'm going to copy and paste the remaining task into the software. Now we have a list of 21 tasks or activities here. To show that the project title is POM Plus project, we need to indent all the remaining activities by clicking indent, which is under the task tab. Indent. Next, we need indent child activities, which are listed under a separate activity. For example, R&D product development has 4 child activities. Indent. Initial production has 5 activities here. Indent. Distribution has 3. Indent. Legal has 2. Indent. Okay. When we type product names, we do not need to type their product task codes. We should let computer automatically provide the code. Here, under Format, check outline number. Then we have those codes provided here. The next step is to enter project activity durations according to the project requirement documentation. Okay, to do that, I would like to make sure all activities are scheduled automatically rather than the default manually scheduled. So click on the corner to select all activities. Then under task, select auto schedule. Please note that the default date for the project is the date when we created the software. The start date can be changed later on according to the project requirement. Okay, let's look at the work breakdown structure showing on the requirement document. When you compare these two work breakdown structure, we find that they match each other. Next, according to the project activity information table, we should enter duration predecessors for each core activities. Here we have 16 core activities. Let's start with the first one, needs served. It has 20 days duration. Since it's the first activity, it does not have any predecessor, just lived as is. The next activity, select product specification, duration 15, predecessor 3, click on OK. For other activities, we can just simply, just to save time, we can simply type the date, the number of days. Let's say shelf life report, which has 10. Predecessor is 4. The nutrition report 5. Predecessor is 4. You can type 4 into it. Select fruit supplier. It's 20. And predecessor 5. And 6. You can just type 5, 6. Initial production. Since it is a summer activity, we cannot type any information for it. So we do this. Criminal rehab, 30 days. And 4, it's predecessor. Production trials, 15 days. And the predecessor, 7 and 9. Equality trials, 20 and 10. Quality metrics, 5 and 11. It's predecessor. Quality training, 15 days. And activity 12 is it predecessor. Distribution, market testing, 30 days. Its predecessors 5 and 6. Package design, 15 days. Predecessor 15 as well. Select distributors, 25 days. Predecessor 5 and 6. Legal, under legal, we have complete FDA certification, which is 15 days. Predecessor 7 and 15. Registered trademark, 5 days, and 7 and 15 is predecessor. The last one, since it deals with lag times, I would like to just bring the task information tab to enter information here. Predecessor. The first predecessor for prepare product launch is 13. Okay, okay. Now let's say, don't forget to enter information before we enter in predecessor. It's 15 days, right? 15 days. Okay. Next predecessor is 16, then 17, then 19. Realize 19 has a lag time FS, it means finish to start, 25 days. The default lag time is 0 days. We just need to change to 25. Then 20. The lag time is 15 days. Then okay. So realize that we have 135 days, but the start time needs to be changed to January the 3rd, 2012. Here, what we can do? Under project information, change start date to January the 3rd, 2012. 3rd, 2012, and leaving the remaining column cells as is. Okay. Now you see that our finish time is July the 9th, 2012. However, the current schedule assumes 5 days a week as a working days, Monday through Friday. But in practice, we need to consider holidays. Okay, according to the lab requirement documentation, we have some additional holidays need to be built into the schedule. For example, Martin Luther King Day, which is the 3rd Monday in January. To do that, we should click on changing working time. Okay, then go back to the specific holiday for the particular project durations. In our case, it is January 2012. January 2012. So we have the 3rd Monday in January. Select the date. It's January 16th. And then name it as Martin Luther King Day. That. Then move to the next one. Yeah. So our next holiday is Memorial Day, which is the last Monday in May. So let's go to May. Last Monday in May, which is May 28th. So we'll name it Memorial Day. Okay. We have the 4th of July as additional holiday. 4th of July, just name it July the 4th. And then the next, Labor Day, which is the 1st Monday in September. 1st Monday in September. Okay. Labor Day. Next one, Thanksgiving Day. Thanksgiving. Please be aware that we will not need that many holidays to be considered if the project does not spend that long. Okay, but if you're not sure, you can do more holidays. And I will just, for the demonstrating purpose, can show additional holidays. Let's see. Christmas. So, since we need 2 days off for Christmas, the easier way to show that is just to change the finish time from the same day to the second day, 26. So this is a 2-day holiday. And okay, now note that our project finish time has changed from July 9th to July the 12th. 2012. Now, this completes the setup of Lab 1, which is part 1. Now let's move on to part 2 to answer those questions. Question A, how many working days will the project take? Here, 135 days. Question B, when is the project estimated to be completed? July the 12th, 2012. C, what are the critical paths? List the critical activities in order for each critical path. Okay, to show critical path on the screen, we should go to View tab first, then the left upper corner, select built-in tracking Gantt or tracking Gantt chart. Okay, let's expand our table on the left. On the right hand side, you may be concerned nothing is shown. Don't worry, we can always bring the chart into view. Since the time unit is a day and we have 135 days, that's why it's difficult to show all the activities in one screen. And there's a way to change the time scale. Here, let's click on time scale, and instead of day as the time unit, we can use week as the unit. Now we have a better view. Okay, just to make sure we can view the activities better, I would like to change the font. Hopefully you can see it better. Let's make it 12. Okay, and adjust column a little bit. Okay, to exactly list critical activities in the right order, we can just start from the left, the starting activity. The red, yes, here you may note that all critical activities are highlighted in red. The first critical activity, there's needs survey. You know that we actually have two critical paths. If you look at it, what is a critical path? Is a complete sequence of critical activities from the very first one to the last one. So we have two. This is the top critical path is this: needs survey, set product specifications, shelf life report. Then move on to the next one, the fourth one, select fruit suppliers. Then okay, this one, production trials. Following activities are quality trials, quality metrics, quality training. And the last critical activity in the top critical path is prepare product launch. The second critical path is this: need survey, set product specifications, and then this one, equipment rehab, which is concurrent with the other two critical activities here around the top critical path. And the remaining path is the same, so I won't go over it again. Okay, I believe this concludes the tutorial for Lab 1. Thank you.